'Tis the season for friendship. That's right, today we are going to be making friendship bracelets. These were some of my favorite growing up. Who didn't love to make a bracelet, have a matching one with your friend, or even exchange them? So today I'm going to show you 3 ways that your kiddos can make friendship bracelets. So here's what you need for today's project. We're going to be using some letter beads, as well as some circular beads. These can be in any color you would like. Scissors, tape. We're going to use our Aleene's Fabric Fusion to ensure that our bracelets do not come apart, and we're going to attach some fun things like tassels. We're going to be using some stretchy bracelet cord, as well as embroidery floss. All right, are you ready? Let's make some friendship bracelets. For our first bracelet, we're going to need 3 different colors of embroidery floss. I cut 6 pieces of each color. They're about 12 to 13 inches long. You can adjust as needed. We're going to use our Fabric Fusion, our letter beads, tape, and scissors. So to get started, what we want to do is take all of our embroidery floss and line them up. And we're going to tie 1 knot at the end. Pull that knot nice and tight. We'll secure it later with a little Fabric Fusion one more time. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use our tape, and we're going to actually tape this to the table to make it easy for us to braid. Next, I'm going to separate out my colors. Starting at the left with our blue section, we've got 6 pieces, so we're going to separate them into groups of 2. And now what we're going to do is do a simple braid with our blue section, just crisscrossing over and over to make a braid. And you'll want to do this all the way down the bracelet until you get it to be the length that you would like. Once you get to the end of your braid, go ahead and tie the same type of knot you did at the very top at the end. Now we're going to do the same exact thing with the orange section. We'll braid it to the same length as the blue, and then we'll tie a knot at the end of the orange, and then we're going to braid our pink and stop before we tie the knot. So I've picked out letters that spell out Lily, and they had little hearts in my box, and then Bella. So what we're gonna do one by one is we're gonna string these onto our pink braid before we tie the knot. Add some tape, and this will make it easier to thread through your beads. Next, I'm going to go ahead and gather these together and tie one final knot in the end. I'm going to make sure that you tighten and secure your knot. Leave these ends so that you can tie it onto your wrist when you're ready, but then we're also going to secure the end of our knot with a little bit more Fabric Fusion. And I'm going to actually kind of use the tip to rub it around. All right, one friendship bracelet down. Let's make one with beads. We're going to just string our beads on alternating colors. You can choose to create a pattern of your choice. Once you're done stringing your beads, don't tie a knot quite yet. We're gonna actually tie our tassels on the end. So I've got my strings that are left that I would normally hang a tassel from, and I'm gonna tie them nice and tight onto my cord. And I'm also going to secure this knot with my Fabric Fusion, as well as the knot that is on the neck of the tassel, to add just a few drops of glue at the top knot and at the knot around the neck of the tassel. Now we're going to do the same exact thing with our purple tassel, tying it right next to our pink one. Now to finish off our bracelet, we're going to tie it together. Just like that, we have another friendship bracelet. So for this one, we're going to need 4 pieces of embroidery floss in the colors of your choice. We're going to need some tape, a scissor, and our Fabric Fusion. To get started, we're going to tie a knot at the top of our bracelet, making sure to leave a little bit of a tail so that we can tie it on later. I'm going to start with my pink. And what I like about this is it's really easy because you're making a 4. So we're going to take our pink, fold it over the white, so see how it looks like a number 4. Then we're going to take that tail, and we're going to pull that tail through the middle of that 4. And then we're going to hold our white in place and we want to pull that pink nice and tight. You want to make sure that your other two that you're working on don't get caught up. You can also put a piece of tape there. If you're going to use tape, use washi tape so that you can easily remove it. Now, we're going to make sure that's nice and tight, and we're going to do this 3 more times. So making our 4, looping it through the back. That was 2. This is 3. And now 4. Make sure your knots are pulled nice and tight, and now we're going to move on to the next in line, which is the white. We're going to take our white and we're going to make a 4 over the purple, just like we did with our pink. And we're going to tie this knot 4 times and do the exact same thing on the blue and the pink. We're going to keep doing this until we cycle through all the colors and then repeat again. Once you've got your knots tied and your bracelet as long as you would like it, go ahead and finish it off by tying a simple knot at the end. Pull that knot nice and tight. And then what we're going to do is take the tape off, and we're going to use our fabric fusion to secure our knots. Will you be my bestie? I hope you would say yes with one of these friendship bracelets. I absolutely love how they turned out. Isn't this cute? And don't forget, the key ingredient to making these stick together is our Aleene's Fabric Fusion. You can find out more about Aleene's Fabric Fusion and where you can purchase it over on their website, and make sure to check out their blog. There's lots of other great projects from me and other makers. And follow me over at Craftbox Girls and on craftboxgirls.com for more great creative projects, not only for kids, but the whole family. All right, friends, it's time to go find my besties. Bye.